I'm going to share with you my 5 frugal ways that I learned how to save money in my first year of retirement. I realized when I retired that my finances needed a whole different approach in retirement. And these are the 5 things that I did to help make sure our financial savings will get us to where we need to be in the next 30 years. And I hope they help you too. In my first year of retirement, I wanted to stay financially on track. So that meant I had to take a look at our finances, my husband and mine, in a much different way. And I'm going to explain to you the 5 ways that I took a look at my finances in the first year and what changes I made to make sure that we stayed on the right track. The first one was we downsized to 1 car. Now, I kept my car after I left work for 6 months because I wanted to make sure that we were making the right decision. And what I found out was I was hardly using that car. I was using it maybe 1 time a week for about 4 hours. And I knew that when I saw how little I was using that car, it was an easy decision for us. And it saved us a lot of money. We sold my car and we sold my husband's car, and then we got 1 car together. And that was one of the best decisions we made. It lowered our insurance costs, gas money, repairs. If it's possible for you to downsize to a smaller car, public transportation, or go to 1 car, it certainly is something to take a look at. That's what we did. Second on our list was downsizing our space, our home, and our belongings. Now, about 8 to 10 years ago, we moved to a smaller home. We had a 3-story home, and we moved to a 1-story home. Now, that has allowed us to save a lot of money. And when we sold our larger home, we gained a lot of money and we're able to invest that money. So if you have the ability to downsize and make changes with your finances, it certainly is something to take a look at. Talk to a real estate agent, ask them what they think. Chances are, eventually, if something happens, you're going to need to make a move. And when we got to our 50s, something happened that made us take a look at our home and moving to a smaller home. Something that was more manageable and that we would be able to live a long time in as we age in place in our retirement. If you can downsize, or if you can consider conversations about downsizing, you should start talking about it now, because eventually the odds are it's going to happen anyways. Okay, the third way to save money is almost like a pet peeve for me, because subscriptions such as Netflix or Hulu or things like streaming just absolutely feel like money suckers to me. People, even ourselves, my husband and I, get sucked into subscribing to things and then forgetting to cancel them. That just becomes annoying to me. It could be the food service programs such as HelloFresh and Green Chef, and there are so many out there. The amount of subscriptions that you can subscribe to now that just take a simple $9.99 or $19.99 a month just add up. So if you can minimize the amount of subscriptions you have, the less subscriptions you have means the more money you're going to keep in your pocket. Number 4, find fun things to do together for free. And that's kind of easy to do in Florida because you can do anything from walking right out your front door to walking to the local park to going to the beach. You can go watch outdoor movies, you can go to indoor movies, you can go watch the sunset, you can watch the sunrise, you can go to the beach where they have lots of free concerts, you can go to a museum. There are so many things you can do for free. You just got to look for them. And sometimes it's really easy. You just Google your local area and find out what events are occurring near me. That's what I do. Okay, the fifth one and the last one is to buy used or secondhand items whenever possible. Now, there are a lot of thrift stores near us. There are a lot of community sales near us. There are a lot of estate sales near us. And sometimes just going out and going to one of these places is really fun because you never know what you're going to find. You never know what you're going to see. And sometimes we go out with a list of things that we're looking for, and sometimes we go and we just look at what someone has collected over the years, and it's just a reminder that, collecting things is a lot less important as you get older. But you still may need a few things, and if you can buy them secondhand or you can buy them at a garage sale, why not? It's a smaller investment and it satisfies your needs. I would also tell you that going to thrift stores and estate sales and garage sales is a fun, free thing to do. Don't miss out on that one. Add it to your fun, free things to do together. It's one of my personal favorites. These are my 5 ways to be a little more frugal in retirement. And I really discovered a lot of them in my first year of retirement. Now, some of these you can start doing now, especially if you're a millennial or baby boomer or Gen Xer. You can go out to garage sales and thrift stores and estate sales and just have a ball because they can be fun and they spark some interesting conversations. You never know what you're going to see or what you're going to find. And that's kind of what life is about, is not to worry so much about the big 3, healthcare and finances and aging in place, but you can also find ways to save money to alleviate some of those worries of those big 3: finances, healthcare, and aging in place. The more you save now, the better off you're going to be. And it's not too late to start, so start now.